tiebreaker of the finals to crown our Pacific Northwest District champions here for the 2024 season. And it's a strong storm of brewing here in this one. 21 points on the board and counting for blue. Yet a few more to go, I think. Yes, for both alliances. 31 points on the board for red and 26 for blue. Our last autonomous period of the season here in the Northwest in the books. Drivers now take the controls and the traffic abounds. Here comes the Flaming Chickens, this time full beak peck power as they mash their way through the Saints Robotics machine near that Red Alliance source, absolutely taking no prisoners on their way to their hopes of becoming district champions. Now we see the pass forward strategy coming back at you from the Flaming Chickens. They mixed it up for one match there, but they are now back to their signature that we called out with the ZebraWorks data earlier. Along we go. Now there's the IRS and aimbot. 1-2. Both notes get sent back, return to sender from the speaker, and that's going to give the Blue Alliance a window to catch up, although their notes also coming back as the adrenaline runs high of our finals alliances. This is Alliance 2 versus Alliance 6. Alliance 6 now opening up a 12-point lead with a little over a minute left to play. The Blue Alliance, Alliance 2, working on amp score to enable another amplification bonus. That one sinks for 5 more points of Alliance score as the amp button gets hit and a note connects. Saints not able to connect. Cert, another one not connecting. The notes having a bit of a tricky time, although finally the Blue Alliance does get 2 to fall, and now the deficit falls to just 4 points. Gains back up to 9, and the scoreboard will just remain an absolute jumble as these two alliances scratch and claw their way to becoming our champions. 33 seconds left in the Northwest season. What do these alliances have in store for us? Flaming Chickens pass along another note. The IRS has an absolute pile of returns to get through in the corner of the field, and they're dumping all of them in that lower amp goal to leave their alliance partners aimbot some room. Stormbots have their trick up their sleeve they've had all season. There's the trap note on its way. 8 seconds to connect, and they're fighting the Lexan. It's not making it through. Robot airborne, although not for long, and the IRS is airborne and spotlit with the trap note finally falling for the Stormbots. The live score showed a deficit of 6 points, and that buzzer beater trap would have made up 5 of them. The rest of your score pending. Your live score was separated by just 6 points. Your Pacific Northwest District champions are ready to be crowned. May the confetti fly. For the Red Alliance! 115 points to 108. Alliance 6 with the double Oregon +1 Washington takes the W and are the Pacific Northwest District champions. Brett, what a final series, what an overall weekend, but finals match 3 by 7 points.
An incredible match, the only possible way this could have ended. Congratulations. First of all, let's congratulate our champions, Team 1318, the IRS, Team 1540, the Flaming Chickens, and Team 6443, aimbot. And let's please also shout out our finalists, Team 2811, the Stormbots, Team 2521, CERT, 1899, Saints Robotics, and 3674, the Cloverbots. All 7 of those teams just put on such an incredible show for us here in the finals. We're not going to show any highlights. We're not going to show any fancy statistics. We're just going to talk about that experience. And I got to say, little rough. Like, a lot of fun to watch, but as I was watching this, I saw a lot more notes not landing in the speaker than we're used to seeing from any of these teams. These have been some of our most accurate, highest scoring teams. And so I want to turn that into a positive and say, so impressed with these teams' ability to not get flustered, not give up, not turn around and say, our shooter's clearly not working, time to go play defense or anything. We saw teams, they picked up those rebounds, they turned around, they shot them again. Saw a lot of great instances of, note missed the speaker, I'm right here, I'm working on the amp, I'm gonna grab that, that's my second amp note, and now we're ready to amplify a little bit. I even saw once where Team 2811 snuck back into the red wing and stole a note that had bounced out of the red speaker, which they then brought back to the blue side of the field to score there. So even though the notes weren't landing at the rate they were used to, all 6 of the teams on the field kept their heads and played hard. And I hope all 6 of them are incredibly proud of their accomplishments here.
We've talked about offense winning championships, defense winning championships. I think this playoff series gives us a new motto for this year's first season. Opportunism wins championships, because so many cases throughout our playoff matches, we have an alliance have some moment of adversity, whatever it is, and turn around and capitalize on it. No pouting, like you said in the corner. Just find a different way to the exit, and it still comes down to 7 points in the end.
It does. You know, these are some of our highest performing teams we've ever seen here in the Pacific Northwest, and we now know 3 of them that are going to go represent us in Houston. Our winning alliance have booked their tickets. You can get the plane tickets, find the hotels. Taylor Swift's not in town this year, so it should be a little bit easier.
I don't know about the flight tickets, though. Maybe sketch those out already.
That's true. We have a few other teams. Of course, our Rookie All-Star and our Engineering Inspiration winners also guaranteed their spots. We're going to find the rest out in just a few minutes. We have a few more awards to present, so please stay where you are in the stands. And after all of that's said and done, we're going to show some videos, and we are hopefully going to show you exactly which 22 teams from the Pacific Northwest are going to the first championship this year.
See you soon.